Acts chapter 2, verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahweh Shai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahweh Shai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahweh Shai, the Wada, the Bal, Kalkadash. I'm going to give double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone that teach us truth, which I plead through the Holy Spirit is 100% truth. To do a lesson because early this morning I had I guess you can call it a dream. And, you know, anytime they have these dreams or visions, it's good to put it out, that a congregation may see it. I'm not sure, you know, I know it's related somehow to scripture, but, I don't know if it was something, that can be used for edification. But anytime you have these dreams, you're not supposed to just keep it to yourself. You're supposed to put it out and put it out there. And in this dream that I had, Shalaki, let me pull it up real quick. Because I had to wake up in the middle of the night. And you know how it is when you have dreams. And if you go back to sleep, a lot of times, if you don't write it down, you'll forget, specific details. So I had to kind of force myself to get up and try to type in this dream that I had, and just kind of use it and see if it means anything or not. But in this dream I had, we were in this kind of like an outdoor, um, what can you say, like a outdoor cathedral. Was no roof or anything over, no walls, anything. It was just chairs, kind of like seats lined up, all the way to the back. And a lot of our people were out there, Israelites, and in this dream with Yahushua sitting on the right side at the church, I was in this dream sitting at the right hand of Yahushua. I just kind of felt it was Yahushua because I could feel the power and the presence, him being beside me. I don't remember him saying anything, not right at this point. And I was sitting on his right side at like it was a gathering or maybe a church service or something. I didn't hear anything going on. And it was a young kid, maybe about the age of 10 or 11, sitting to the right of me. It was a dark skinned Israelite kid. We had um, real pearly white teeth, real bright eyes. And but you could tell, he was kind of slumped over, sitting beside me like he was kind of half asleep, not feeling well. And I remember taking my arm and putting it around the kid, and Yahweh started saying, telling me that, you just healed that kid. And when he told me that, I could kind of see the healing that was going on, the ailment that was in his body, and I could see the healing that was going on and him being rejuvenated. And it took a while for the kid to start to recover, and then when he did fully recover, man, um, the kid jumped up out of his chair with all type of excitement and full of energy and joy, and he started hitting on me and playing and stuff like that, and it was kind of like a joyous feeling, a joyous occasion. And it's by this time, the people started to get up, and everybody started to get up and started working their way out. It's like it was time to leave. And while this kid was getting up, for some reason I guess one of his shoes, he had his shoes off. We found one of his shoes, and he couldn't find the other shoe. And then we, got down and try to help him find his other shoe. And before we could find another shoe, um, that's when I woke up from the dream. And one thing I noticed too in this dream that we were all sitting in the back row of this, I guess, auditorium or whatever, and we were sitting in the very back row, kind of over top of the other Israelites, you know, or kind of overlooking the congregation, so to speak. It wasn't a real high pitch, but you just kind of everything's kind of stacked up a little bit. But I just remember the dream and waking up, man, and just the spirit that I had when I did wake up, and it's a feeling of comforting. It was comforting feeling, man. And like I said, I don't know if this dream meant anything, but um, I always got to put it out there because if Lord give us a dream or a vision, we supposed to, whether it means anything or not. But let me read that again. Let me read this again, Slocky. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh, and all your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And it's not only Israelites during his last days who are going to be able to receive these prophecies, man. It's going to be, it's going to be, even the heathen, because you go back to the time of Yahushua, and even what's his name wife, damn, she had a dream, and they put a dream on her, when they was going to crucify Yahushua. She was telling her husband, man, what's his name, he was ruler of Rome, well, he was, oh man, anyhow, his wife was a heathen. She had a dream or a vision in that about Yahushua being the son of the Most High God, Yahweh. So in these last days, man, these dreams are going to come out, man. Let me repeat that again. And it shall come to pass in the last days, said God, Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters